How's it going, everybody? World Money Wins here. Welcome back to my channel. I had a successful hunting trip to this coin shop in Lansing. Got a wooden nickel, 7.5 cents value. Never take a wooden nickel. So I figured I'd show you guys what I ended up getting. It was successful, so I'm pretty stoked. So the first thing is I got a OPM, Ohio Precious Metals, and this has a little mushroom stamp down here. These are pretty collectible. These were everywhere, I remember, in 2009, but not the mushroom. This is the older from the, I'm not sure when they made these. None of the books that I have, the resource books I have these listed because they're not art bars per se. They're just a commercial bullion bar. And I've really started liking the art bars. And this is the original mint packaging, but these aren't so collectible that it damages the value taking them out. And plus, it's just kind of a really common item. I'm avoiding touching it while I put it in. Normally, I don't mind touching the silver, but when it's something like this, like perfect, I'll just try and avoid touching it. Next item I got two of these. You will have seen from yesterday's video, or I think it was yesterday I posted it. I got a gift from Bob Wojciechowski of a divisible one. These are the standard back. These are from Sunshine Mining. And so Sunshine made these also for 10X Mint and California Crown Mint, which later ended up being called California Mint. So these, I'm not sure what year these are from. Probably in the 80s at some point. But I'll take them. They're vintage, so, and the vintage stuff just seems to keep going up in value. Do you fit in there? Yes. Sometimes these bars can be tricky to get into the capsules because they don't quite fit. So I had really good scores at at Liberty Coin Service. I was looking through. I went in and I got went to the I call it the junk bin, where they put in the lowest premium silver. So this is the cheapest silver they had, was, you know, vintage collectible stuff, which the bullion dealers, they don't really cull their stuff, and nobody's going to go in looking for this stuff, so except for people like me. So it's nice that we have a little resource until eventually, you know, they become unobtainium. Then I'm sure the bullion dealers will start charging more of a premium on them. The next thing I got was a Sharps Pixley. Can I say it? Sharps Pixley & Co. Limited, London. These are from 1971 and they are serial numbered. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Wasn't it Mazda that had the zoom, zoom commercial? Zoom, zoom, zoom. It's not going to focus very well on the serial number, but I think you can see it. Backside is just plain back. And I think I've got one more of these, but I thought it was pretty cool, so I had to grab it, of course. They had, actually, I think he had like about almost 20 more of these there. And I wanted a variety, so I only got two. So there's that. Next item I got is a Sunshine Mining from 1988. They changed their name to Sunshine Mint in the 90s. I know that, I'm not sure what year, but I know I've seen Sunshine Mining rounds, or Sunshine Mining bars from 1990. So this one is added to the vintage, must be Italian, vintage collection. And so stuff like this is like almost like retail arbitrage. You go in to buy the cheapest bullion you can find, and sometimes you end up getting stuff that's collectible. I found a vintage Johnson Maty. They Asahi is making these again, so you can find these new in the plastic. But they'll have, I think it's a P serial number prefix, and they'll look like they were just minted yesterday, and that's because they were just minted yesterday. So Johnson Maty is now owned by Asahi, and since their stuff had become quite collectible, so they started making again. So you can buy a kilo Johnson Maty bars that are brand new, just freshly minted, and you can buy these 1 ounce bars, but they'll have a letter prefix and a serial number. So this one, I think this one is probably from around 1982, something like that. And it's weird of thinking of 1982 as vintage. It just makes me feel really old, but whatever. I graduated high school in 1987. So this one is pretty cool. Had to get it out of the plastic. This is Madonna Child, Christmas, 1973 from Colonial Mint. This is something I don't see very often, so I got it. Seems like Christmas stuff. And I kind of want to dip this. I wonder if this... I don't really like that schmutz on there. I'm going to e-zest this. It doesn't have really cool toning, so it won't hurt it. But e-zest is what I've started using to conserve coins. I don't ever clean them or scrub them or anything or put them in any harsh chemicals or anything, but... e-zest. Actually, I have it right here. This is the stuff to use, and it's been recommended to me by collectors. And collectors know you don't clean your coins. There's a difference between cleaning and conserving, and this one's going to get conserved. So I'm saving the better stuff for the last, so it's getting better. Another one that I'm going to conserve is this Merry Christmas Santa. This one's from Silvertown. It's got the standard laurel background, and got really ugly schmutzy toning on there. This stuff just kind of wipes off. It's not good. But I'll put this in the e-zest, and this will end up looking almost like brand new when it comes out. So this one's pretty cool. I can't remember about what year this was from. Probably in the mid to late 70s, I'm sure. I'm saving the best for last, and it's not last yet. So the next one I got is something that I don't know what it is. Maybe you guys do. I'm going to maybe tag... Well, actually, I'm going to tag Kansas Kid and Silver Bar, Stacker, and Silverstruck. Those are just the people I could think of off the top of my head that might know this. This looks like a Mager & Associates, or a Mager Associates... I think it's a service award. So it presents a burst of acclaim, richly deserved. And it's got, the back is similar to a Crabtree mint back. But I think these are made by somebody else. So let me know if you know who made this. It's a silver trade unit. 1 troy ounce. 3/9 fine silver. This banner back is seen on a lot of Crabtree mint stuff. But I've never seen this service award before. And this one's going to get conserved as well, because this stuff, the schmutz on here is really gross. It's not like cool toning or something. So there's 3 I'm going to conserve. And the last one, the best one I'm saving for last, is not getting conserved. It is staying 100% toned. And it's a U.S. Virgin Islands. Not It's not a U.S. Virgin Islands. It's a U.S. VI. And I don't know why I always think U.S. Virgin Islands whenever I see U.S. VI. So it's an A mark, a U.S. VI A mark bar. These little tiny ingots are very collectible. This one's from 1981. And I thought that was cool. This was in the junk bin. And it's in great shape. These are stackable as well because it's recessed on the back and narrower on the top, so you can stack them up. But I thought that was super cool to see in the junk pile. When I pulled it out, he was like, "Oh, that's going to be worth some money." And so another thing, when I was at Liberty Coin, they know I go in there looking for vintage stuff. Is when I started going through the junk bin, he goes, "Hold your horses there, don't get so fast." And then he went in the back, and he pulled out like 20 of these. He's like, "How about these?" I'm like, "Oh heck yeah, I'll take 2 of those." So I took one that's got some character and one that was like super clean. So that's the results of my hunt. Let me know if you guys are still hunting. Oh, most important part. The price. $30.86 per troy ounce. Which for vintage, that's a good deal. Some of these are a good deal. I would have paid $30 for this, even with the spot price of $25. So some of this stuff is good even at today's pricing. So that's one other tip. So if you are stacking, still stacking stuff, you might want to start looking at vintage stuff, because the price of this stuff is not relative to spot price as much. There's silver bars that are worth $200-300, and it doesn't matter what the spot price is. It's just $200 or $300. If the spot price is $10, if it's $100, it is what it is. Anyway, I'm in ramble mode now, so I'm done. I'm leaving. I'm gonna go. I don't know. Maybe I'll go buy a fancy whiskey to celebrate my vintage score. And that's about it. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Have a great day.